Hi, I'm Jolie from Jolie of Craft, and today we're going to be learning how to knit clean color changes within your ribbing. This was a request that was made by my dear mutual, Pen Robbie, over at my Instagram page. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so here I have a sample for you, two samples, but the first one, if you look at it in first glance, you're like, okay, yeah, that looks neat, it looks even, right? However, any kind of ribbing, normally, it shows when you stretch it, but when you do stretch it, here you see, now this is what I mean. See these dashes, these purl dashes in your work, right? So when I went from purple to cream, I did knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 2, and I switched purple to cream, it created these little broken lines within the work. And the same thing, I did 4 rows of the cream after that, switched to purple, so there's a line, actually 2, because the first one is tucked in there. See that? Here, and here, here. And it's okay, but what we're trying to go for, right, is this. Look at that. No dashes, nice and neat, top and bottom. So every time we change colors, we're going to have just perfect knitting all the way across, no dashes to destroy the look of the color change. That's what we're going to go for, that's what we're going to do right now. So I have here some 2x2 ribbing I did for 4 rows. I cut the yarn off because we're going to introduce another color. So here's my yarn, and I'm going to do the cream just like I did in the swatches, right? So what we do is you're just going to cast on. I'm not going to show you guys how to rib. That'll be another video for another day. But what we're going to do is that I knitted 2x2 for 4 rows. The magic happens, right, is when you change colors, when you introduce a new color. What we're going to do is that rather than knit 2, purl 2, or you know what, knit 2, purl 1, knit 3, purl 1, it really doesn't matter the kind of ribbing. That is inconsequential, okay? It's when you introduce a new color, that's when we're going to do a little bit of a different technique. All you're going to do is you're going to knit across evenly all the stitches in that stitch. That's it. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to grab this. This would normally be on the working yarn, but since I'm going to switch colors, I'm just going to hold it off to the side, right? I'm going to put the needle in. Not even going to make a slip knot. I'm just going to take that yarn, fold it in half, put it on the needle, pull through. And the one thing I do is when I introduce a new color, I actually go into the center stitch, and I knit it with the tail. Because what that does is that locks it in place. And it doesn't really show, unless you're doing a bulkier weight, then yeah, it'll be a little obvious, but normally it doesn't. Right, I'm going to drop that tail, I'm going to get that yarn, I should put this to this side. Yeah, and I'm just going to knit across, so into the stitch and away we go. Just knit across all the stitches, like if you're doing a garter or a stocking stitch on the right side, right? So I'm going to knit across. Hopefully you guys are getting this. And by knitting across all the stitches on the right side, what's happening is that we're not doing any purls. So they don't show in the work. And when I turn the work around, and I'm going to rib the rest, because that's all you do, that's the only change, right? You're going to knit across on the right side when you introduce the new color, and then we're going to just rib. We're going to rib for however long you want to rib for the rest of the pattern. So I'm going to turn my work around. And since this is a 2x2, you turn the work, hey, it's the same thing, right? Knit 2, purl 2. And that's the key to proper ribbing, right, is making sure you knit the knits and you purl the purls. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to knit 1, knit 2, yarn forward, purl 1, purl 2. And I'm going to do this all the way across. Knit 1, knit 2, purl 1, purl 2, we're almost there. Yarn back, knit 1, knit 2, yarn forward, purl 1, purl 2, and last 4 stitches. Yarn kind of got loose there. There we go. Hopefully I'm getting it right for you all. Okay, so the last two stitches may look like 3, but remember that second stitch, I knitted it with the tail to lock it in place. So don't go into that stitch and then do the other one. Now you want to purl them together. And then purl that last one. Not splitting your stitches. Alright, so now when we turn our work around, guess what? No dashes. See that? Nice and neat. Nice, neat ribbing. Now you might think, oh, it's going to show, because you can see, oh, there's all V-stitches, but when you knit the length, when you rib more, it won't show. I promise. In fact, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to knit in a 2x2 rib for about 2 more rows. I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And you're going to see it, that it really doesn't show. Okay, so I'm back, and here we go. See? So I did 4 rows in total, so 2 more rows. And even though you saw earlier that you could see in fact, here they are. I'll show them off camera. There we go. See, there's a knit stitch. There's another knit stitch. You're like, oh, it's going to show. Nope, not at all. We knitted some rib, and you can't even tell. You've got nice, clean color changes all the way across. So yeah, I mean, I can just, take the purple and just start knitting across. Oops, got that. So I just take the purple here, and again, clean color changes, easy peasy. All you have to do is just knit across every time you have a new color change. And again, I'm going to knit that tail with the working yarn. Pull on the working yarn from before, right? Because it tends to be loose that first stitch. Yeah, all you have to do is just knit across. Forget about the ribbing until you do the rest of the work. And by doing so, you won't have to worry about those purl dashes. Let me just knit across for you all. I mean, you guys get it, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps Pen Robbie, but also everybody else who's watching it. I don't know who's watching. It's our first episode, so we only have a couple of subscribers, but thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for watching the video. If you do like it, please like it. Leave a comment in the bottom. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something else that you want me to do for you guys. I'm all ears. I'm totally open to any kind of requests, whatever it is that you want to learn how to knit or crochet. We also have crochet videos and Tunisian videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe, please. That way you guys can be notified of future episodes that are coming up. I'm hoping of posting every Wednesday. This video is going to come out this weekend because I promised Pen Robbie that I would explain to her how I do this, but I'm thinking of posting every Wednesday sometime between 2 and 4. So that way you guys know. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy crafting.